natural processes are imprinting themselves on oxygen and hydrogen delta values. So on our left here, we have our water cycle. I believe we're all pretty comfortable with this for a long time. We know that evaporation goes ahead and condenses into clouds, and then these clouds rain and wash over. And in doing so, they fill in a bunch of different freshwater areas. They go all in and out of the ground, groundwater flows, surface water flows. We're all pretty comfortable with that. And then it returns ultimately back to the ocean and the cycle continues. So on our right here, we actually have the same looking cycle. However, we have the isotopes sort of laying over it. But I want to break it down. So what we have is this idea that evaporation is going to preferentially select the 1H's and 16 O's from evaporating water. So what I tried to do here is I tried to sort of draw the evaporation coming out, and it's preferentially picking the protiums over the deuteriums. Now, bear in mind, it is a water molecule. I'm just using the hydrogen for simplicity's sake. You can see here that both the delta values are labeled. And what ends up happening is you now have a cloud that is depleted. While evaporation favors the protiums and O16s, condensation does the opposite, right? So condensation actually favors your deuteriums and your O18s. So your initial precipitation, therefore, rains out whatever heavier isotopes are in that water. And then as you have your later precipitation and a movement forward, you have less and less of the deuterium and O18s present. And then finally, the last parts of your rain tend to be fairly depleted. So basically, the further the cloud moves away from the source, the more depleted it gets.